in moments of tension between Iran and Israel. The Voice of Israel in Persian works extra hours.
We want that the friendship between both peoples that stretches back 2,500 years will return to its normality. Through radio, we are introducing ourselves to the Iranian people. We are showing them the people of Israel, its complexity, the beautiful and the ugly sides of Israel, and we don't hide anything. If our prime minister is being investigated, we mention it. We are not embarrassed.
Via internet, satellite, and social networks. Backed by the Israeli government, the radio station's agenda is to promote a counter-narrative to that promoted to the people of Iran by the regime.
The Voice of Israel in Persian is not trying to reach audiences of Israeli Persian background. We broadcast to Iranians in Iran, and the goal is simple. We continue the purpose of the Persian radio station founded in the 50s.
In the aftermath of the 2009 uprising, following the controversial re-election of President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad, the Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei blamed the Zionist radio and the bad British radio for misleading the public. It was widely interpreted as a reference to Voice of Israel.
The young people of Iran don't need us to know and understand where they are living. They are very smart.
Israel's Persian-speaking radio station was formed in 1956 to strengthen ties with its Jewish diaspora. Throughout the decades, Persian Israelis, citizens with a dual identity like Navid and Shahrazad, born in Iran and fluent in Farsi, are in the key position of creating bridges of culture.
The goal of the Persian programs is to create a bridge of friendship between both peoples. There was always a great friendship between the people, but this relationship is being forgotten after the Islamic Revolution. Because of the propaganda promoted by the regime, we want the young people of Iran to understand who we are and to create a bridge with them. We want to renew the friendship and remind them that we were always great friends in the Middle East.
According to official numbers, there are currently between 150,000 to 300,000 Israelis of Persian background living in Israel.
As tensions are high politically between Israel and Iran, broadcasters at the Voice of Israel in Persian refuse to give up on the hope of friendship between peoples. Daniel Campos, I-24 News.